Hey crafty friends, welcome back to the Old Paper Lady. Lori, if you're new here, thank you for watching. Hope you find it entertaining and somewhat educational. And I hope you stick around for a while. We are in the middle of completing our design team project for the month of August for Night Owl Collage. So I am going to just jump right in here and see what we need to do. We are on the Dove pages. Oh, look at all these journal card bits. It's pretty. I think I want that one on there because it looks good. I'm wondering what I can use as my tuck spots. Alright, let's slip on the back here. Because if you'll remember, or if you are new here, I was took my journal pages and glued them back to back so that the pages would face each other. And let's see, what can we do? Well, we can add a tuck spot here and put, I think I like these bits in here. Put them in there. And then we'll glue along the bottom piece here, and maybe that little piece right there, and have that tucked there. Might do this one in here as well on this side. And I'll put these bits in that. I'm thinking. All them's cute, they're facing each other. Let's just do that. Alright, we'll do that on this side. And let's see where we at. Let's go back this way. I want to put that on there. What do I want for my tuck spot over here? I think maybe we can do this down here in an L shape and have these like this and that. I think would be really good. And we could put this over here on this page somewhere. Or let's put it down here with them so you can still write up there. And I'm keeping the bird bits because, you know, you don't really need to put them on anything because it has it on the paper. So I'm keeping the bird bits and putting them in my so-called extras. Because I'll wind up using those, you know, to make ephemera bits and stuff with. So I think that's what I want to do with these. And we'll glue that up. So I think that's what I'm going to do with them. Alrighty, let's get to work. So I hope everybody's doing well today. I have had a rough evening. I don't know, just under the weather feeling, just felt like I had the pneumonia. You know, like just felt bad. Had stomach issues and was not really feeling well this evening at work for about a good 5 hours or so. And I still feel really weak and achy. Luckily at this point, I am not running a fever, and I did take a test, and I am not positive for that mess. Thank goodness. That's what I was worried about. But Mom gets tests given her free when she goes to pick up her monthly prescriptions from the local pharmacy here. So we have them on hand when and if needed. So I called them and told them go ahead and take them one, have me one ready when I got home. So we are all negative, thank goodness. But now one of the ladies that I work with, she claims she took one and claims she tested positive. Now she worked this morning, so I don't know whether she is or not. But you know, I can't argue with she says she was, and so who knows. But now I do know some of the neighbors that live around their store come in and been in and out of the store all day long, all evening long, and about 7:30, 8 o'clock was, oh yeah, my kid, you know, tested positive for that, and strep throat, and this, that, and other. And I'm like, and you've been in and out of here all evening knowing it, you know. I was just pretty much just sick of the dog, basically. And I took some stomach ailment medication. So then it took about 5 hours for it to stop what was going on, and it did stop it finally. But I tell you what, them 5 hours, boy, it was rough. With, you know, I was busy, of course, waiting on customers, and only sold about $3,000 some worth of lottery tickets. I mean, you know, that's a lot of interaction that you gotta do. But yeah, I was like, you know, well, if your children are sick with it, you know, can you wear a mask when you come in here, please and thank you? And I was like, I'm not trying to tell you what to do and all, but you know, it would be greatly appreciative if you would take that precaution. That would be nice of you. So then after that, the next 5 times that he came in the last 2 hours that I worked to buy lottery tickets, he did have a cover-up on. I mean, I was just kind of beyond belief and beside myself of, you know, what in the world are you doing out running the roads? And if your kids are that sick, you know, you'd think you'd be home saving up what money you do have instead of buying lottery tickets with it. I don't understand people. I really don't. You know, I don't get it. And you may hear my stomach growling or making funny rackets because I'm afraid to eat. I ain't gonna lie about it. I'm afraid to eat at this point. So, if you hear something that sounds like a tiger, it's just my stomach grumbling with me because I'm afraid to feed it. Because I'm telling y'all, I was sick, and I still feel unwell. I mean, you know, I don't know. I just don't feel good. I feel weak. I feel like I got the flu. I mean, really, that's what I feel like. I feel like I got the flu. Now, I did not test for the flu, you know. I did test for the other mess. Thank goodness I don't have it. And hopefully, you know, it's not some crazy new strand that won't test for it or what have you. And then I was talking to my youngest daughter, and I was like, you know, we've been sick from time to time. You know, everybody around us had it and tested positive or whatnot. And me and her have this crazy allergy issues. So I was like, I just wonder if we could be like carriers of it and have the symptoms of it, but not test for it. And I just wonder if that's a thing. So she's like, I don't know. She said, I was beginning to wonder that myself. It can cause, like, there's been several scare incidences where, you know, someone that we know or have been in close proximity of that had tested positive, and we're just like, well, no, we're negative, and just, you know, we keep taking tests. I mean, this is, I think, like, this is my, I want to say 42 or 43rd, I think it's my 43rd test in the last 3 years, because, you know, I worked at this place here that I work at, and then I worked in a fast food restaurant, and there was just, you know, you just test. Somebody says they have it, and you just start taking tests. I mean, you just do. But we do have, like, this crazy allergy thing, like, you know, where, like, if it rains, we get the sniffles. You know, if it's too hot and dry, we get choked up and clammed up because of the heat. And so basically we have, you know, this crazy mess. But yeah, if it gets too hot and humid and I'm outside, where it's basically it's like I have chronic bronchitis. So I have a puffer that, you know, I'd use at night, and that's the one that was out of date for, like, since March. And I was like, no wonder that sucker ain't helping me none, because it's out of date. Like, ain't no wonder I'm still choking to death when I lay down at night. Good gracious. But yeah. So that's what's going on in my neck of the woods today. So then I'm probably going to have to wind up working, well, I got to work tomorrow night. I'm scheduled to work, but I'll probably have to wind up working Saturday night now. And possibly Sunday. Then I know, you know, Monday, Tuesday, well, you know, Monday through Friday is my regular scheduled program. It just depends on if I'm opening or closing them days. You know, my regular scheduled program was closing. So then I don't know what it's going to be this coming week. I want to put them like that. Just because I think, you know, that would make me a better... I'm just trying to look and see. Yeah, because them's kind of going that way with the stuff. I was like, I don't know which way them's supposed to go. I don't reckon it really matters. So I'm going to put them like that and glue that in an L shape and put these little love dubs. That's what I'm going to call them, the love dubs. I'm going to put them facing each other. I had an aunt and uncle. Well, it wasn't really aunt and uncle. It was family friends, but we grew up as like they were our aunt and uncle. Melody and Randy. And they used to have house birds, little love birds in cages and stuff when we were little. Like the little, I don't know, the little cute birds. And they were love birds. I used to love to go see them and watch them play in their cages and stuff when I was little. So we had friends, parents' friends. My dad, who's real close with the brothers, Randy and Gary. And my mom, she was supposedly friends with the ladies, Melody and Shirley. And so, whoops. So we all kind of grew up like, you know, the kids were like cousins or whatnot, you know, so. Alrighty, so then we'll flip this over, and then we're on to the crow part. I'm going to cover this up. It's not too bad bulky yet. I was afraid it was just going to be super duper packed and super duper bulky, because, you know, all of the pages are doubled, you know. Instead of that being a normal page, they're 2 pages of 32-pound printer paper. So I'm trying to maintain the bulky parts the best I can. But it's like I said, you know, I don't want to over decorate either, but I do want to pretty it up some. So we got the raven and the crow, which are kind of, you know, just basically kind of the same, like them, like that. I really want to put one of them. I want to use that. And then we got the pocket, which I think this card here, nope, this card goes in it, right? Yep, that fits in there. Okie doke. Now, what do I want to use as the tuck spots? Because we know we're going to have one of these on a page and one of these on a page. You know what I think? Let's see if we can't glue that like that. Can y'all see? Yeah, okay. And see if we can't tuck that up. See if we can't, like, do an L here and tuck that in there and see if that'll hold. And that'll be our piece on that one. And then I want to put the raven on that right there. Oh, I think that's going to be pretty. I like that. I like that a lot. Okay. And so then, over here on the other page, we're going to take you, put you in the corner, have you an L shape as a tuck. I'm going to stick that in there. Have you in here. And you know what I think I'm going to do? I think, if I can get it, I think I'm going to have that glued right here, like around this away, and have that a tuck for the envelope. Heck yes, buddy. Okay, let's get this envelope scored so it's easier for me to fold it. I think that's what I'm going to try to do. And I'm sorry if my voice kind of raspies in and out. Once again, I've not really been feeling at the best this evening. I've had, yeah, several issues. And it seems like my voice comes and goes, and then it sounds a little raspy, you know, something, whatever. So if that happens throughout the video, I'm so sorry, y'all. Whoopsie. Can't drive my thingy bob, my scoring tool straight. Okay, so now, yeah, because I think this is like, I think this is like one of those coin thingy bobs. Is that what I'm thinking? You can see that don't. That's not making up in the middle. And that's where it's supposed to fold. But that's not meeting up in the middle. See what I'm saying? Well, you know what we're going to do? We're going to improvise. That's all right. We're going to make it a tuck. We sure enough are. I'm going to cut this flap at an angle right here. And I'm going to go straight across the top right here. And then I'm going to cut this at an angle right here. I'm going to trim these down a wee bit. Well, if I could cut straight, that would help. This is why I use cutter boards, because y'all, you know I can't cut straight. So then we'll just take and cut these at an angle. Okay, and I'm going to trim this down a wee bit too. Now let's see. We do that bit right there. We should. I need to trim them at an angle. Okay, now. Now I should be able to take and put us a little pocket right here. Then we can put that in it, and I'm going to put the crow on the top of that and have it sticking up like so. Okey doke. That's what we're doing with it. Okay. Let's get her stuff inked up. Whoopsie. I think that'll work out good. Well, no, because if I do, it's going to chop up some of the bird. So we're just going to leave these straight. That'll be fine. So how's everybody else doing? Y'all hanging in there? Hanging on? Trying to get through this week? It's been the longest week ever, it seems like. I woke up this morning and I was like, oh, it's only Thursday. I really did. I was like, oh man, I got one more day of this mess. I sure did. I was like, oh no. And this is supposed to be cut into, you know, a tag or a what's one of them? A stamp. So I just cut it straight and then ink the bits up. Now these here, I think I am going to mini corner around them. But yeah, I think this is coming out quite pretty. I was kind of worried that, you know, I wasn't going to do it justice, which I'm always like that with something that's pretty, you know, and I'm just afraid of it, basically. Because I was looking and I was like, I don't even know where to begin. I'm just afraid of it, and I'm afraid I'm going to mess it up. But most of the time, it comes out quite good. Surprise myself a lot, I do. That's why I like being on the design team, because it does challenge me, you know, because it's not something, you know, I would normally not choose to work on something like this, because I don't know a whole lot about birds myself. You know, I was talking about I wanted to do a bird themed journal, which, you know, like garden bird type stuff, you know, like that. Now, which Amber does have on her Ko-Fi site broken down the bits of this journal pack into basically backyard birds. And then so she has it broken down in sections on her Ko-Fi, and I thought that was just the neatest thing, because I was like, you know, like I said, you know, I don't know a whole lot about birds. You know, if it's pretty, I like it, but you know, other than knowing the names of certain ones, no, I don't have a clue. Like a blue jay, a cardinal, hummingbird, that's about it. And a crow, because that's what I have in my backyard. So, I mean, you know, other than those bits and bobs, no, I don't, excuse me for the hiccup, I don't really know a whole lot of bird names. So this has helped me learn what some of the birds in my backyard are that like to eat my, my flowers up. Like the little finches and stuff like that. They're in my flower beds and stuff, getting the nectar. That was the biggest reason why I planted sunflowers and what's them, zinnias, is because the hummingbirds and the butterflies and stuff, because they love them things. They sure do. So I think, do I want to put that as a pool? It would be pretty that way, but, well, no, it ain't going to be too bad. Let's put it as like a somewhat of a pool on the top of it. Let's do that. So I'm just going to do that piece like so. Whoopsie, be still. Be straight, somewhat, and somewhat centered. Well, not too bad there. Straight and somewhat centered, pretty good. Alrighty, so we'll just stick that in there like so. I like that. Shut up, it turned out good. I like that a lot. Let's see, let's make sure what corner you're gluing on, lady. Alright, so we need to go this way in an L shape to make us a corner tucket. Stick it right here in the corner. So then we got room for our tag bit. But yeah, for design team projects, you know, like you get to pick your kit that you want to work on for that month. And she came out with this, and I was like, I saw that, and I was like, yes, ma'am, thank you, please, you know. And then I was like, well, that'd be a pretty, you know, fall journal. And I was like, well, it's not really technically fall, you know, because it has spring feels to it. So I was like, yeah, that would be a good journal to do in August. Or not, yeah, August. For your, for like a kicking out your summer type bits. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. For like the last hoorah of summer bits. Okay. Yeah, that tag will go there. And then we'll put this one here. I'm just going to leave them up off of that glue line a little bit. I like that. That came out quite cute with the little pull on there as a name tag. Yes, ma'am. That's cute. Alright, so I'm done on the other page. Oh, no. Nope. Nope, you're not done on the other page. You just put the bits on it and left it. Okay. When I see Raven, you know, it's like a, what is that? Edgar Allan Poe. I think of that poem. We had to study that and read that in high school. Edgar Allan Poe, The Raven. I'm going to snip that little white bit right there in the middle. No, I'm not. I'm going to ink it. Because if I do that, it's going to look messed up. There we go. Okie doke. So now I think I'm not going to round these edges. I'm just going to ink. Knock that white side off of it. Am I even in camera with what I'm doing? Probably not. Probably not. Just sitting back here, enjoying myself and just talking. Y'all just looking at the book. I'm just sitting back here working. Yeah, I'm pretty much way off the camera when I'm inking. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm not even paying attention. At least the book's in view of the camera when I do glue the stuff down to it after I inked it. Goodness gracious. Get yourself together, woman. See, I don't want to cover up my black flowers. I'm going to put that right there. I like that bit. Well, should we put it up here? Not really. I don't want to do that. I do want to put it right here, though. I don't want to cover up his talons, though. Okay, let's see what we're going to do with you, buddy. Can we do that with it? Is that going to look dumb? Yep. Or we can put it like that. Shut up, that looks good. Okay, I like that, yeah. Yep, I like that bit, sure enough. Alright, do I want to glue it all the way on, or do I want halfway on? Let's see. What are we doing with you? We're going to put you right here. And see, I had glue all over the back of it, so I just pulled it down to smear the glue out the best I could. That's what I did there. That's 110-pound cardstock. I don't know why it's curling. I think it's just because where I hold it, you know, so tight to ink it. I think that's what it is. Ooh, I like that. That looks pretty good. Alright, so we need to go straight across and down the side. Let's see. Yep. Put it right at the edge of it. I'll have this little up tuck. And hopefully it'll hold it and it won't fall out. Alright. Oh yeah, look. Shut up, that looks good. I like that. Sneeze. Excuse me. Oh, I like that. Yeah, I'm checking to make sure it ain't gonna fall out. I don't like tuck spots where that things fall out of in a book. Okie dokie. Alright, so now we're gonna move on to the owl. It's got a bunch of stuff for the owl. Because she's Night Owl Collage, so why would she not have a bunch of stuff with the owl? All right, that tag bits. We got journal cards, journal cards, journal cards. Oh, look at that. And then we have these beautiful tags that I want to put in here. And then look, this says Second Grand Masquerade Ball, the Night Owl Dancing Club. So I want to put that in there somewhere. So these bits will go in this. I would think. Yep, they fit in that. All right, so we're using that. Now I want to use this pocket. This card goes in that. Okie dokie. Yes, and eggs. All right, so now what do I want to do? Okay, so this here, I think it's going to be fairly easy because this pocket has to go on this side. So let's take this pocket, will go here on this page. We'll put that in there. Thinking maybe like that, but let's look over here. Oh, that looks good. Okay, so there's no picture of an owl over here, so this says owl every which way but loose. Let's put owl here. So this is the writing page. So I want to put that pocket there with these journal card bits. I'm going to put owl on that. Owl, not owl, like, you know, you hit yourself, owl. And I think I'm going to save these bits here. I'm going to save these bits here. The floral bits. I may put that one in the other one. Which you could probably put both of these in that. That'll fit. Yeah, but it sure would. So I'm going to save those bits to put in something else. I really think I am. Alright, let's fold this. Oh, come on now. Drive the stick straight. Oh, goodness. You know what? I think it'd almost be just as good if I just do it off of that board, to be honest with you. Because that board is not helping me at all at the moment. Not in the least bit of help whatsoever. Is that scoreboard? I don't know why this thing's giving me such a fit with this one. Now all the rest of them it's done good with, and I mean I've got it lined up. See, and I'll get halfway through it and then it wants to jump lines. I don't understand that. What in the world? I mean, is there something there that's causing me to jump lines? Goodness. Okay. My gracious. Okay. Yeah, it's folded really wonky job. Okay. I can't grab a hold nothing else at the moment, so we just gonna grab this and be using it. Rescoring it, as you will. I'm about to do it like that right there. I know that's not the right way to do it, but it is giving me such a fit. And it's not her design by no means. It is the paper that I glued, that I printed it on. That is exactly what it is. Because like I said, I printed it on 110-pound cardstock. And thought I was just going to fold it up real easy like. That's what the problem is. I'm going to skim just the slightest bit right here off of this. And that's going to help me out just a little bit. Just the slightest bit of a skim. Okay. Only because I couldn't, throwing scissors again. Only because I could not get it scored the way I needed it to be. Okay, so I need to ink it first. Let's do that. Ink it and then we'll glue it up. So my little moonbeam has reported that she has made her a friend in school today. I think that is just awesome. And the situation to where she got so-called pushed, well, she did get pushed, not so-called. She got pushed in the stomach yesterday, was that a little fella is special needs, was not understanding at the time what was being asked of him. And she said, he didn't hurt me, he made me mad. And I said, okay, so what happened? She said, the teacher said that he is a super special kid and that sometimes he doesn't understand as well as others, and we are not to make fun of him, and we are not to laugh at him, we are to help him. I said, well, yes, that's true. She said, but still, I got mad at him, so then I felt bad that I got mad. And I said, which I'm thinking what I would say. And I was like, well, at the time when Meemaw heard it, Meemaw got mad because Meemaw didn't understand the situation either, But Autumn, my daughter, was telling me, she was talking to her, that the situation happened, that I really don't understand what was going on, but he wasn't he wasn't ready to do what the teacher was asking them to do yet, I think. And so he wasn't like pushing her. He was just trying to like make his, get his space. Does that make sense? And I get that. He may have been feeling like he was crowded type thing. Is more or less what was going on. And I understand that. I do. Because she does the same. If she feels like she's getting crowded on, she'll push you back. She'll take her arm and like physically try to move you. Because, she, like I said, she has anxiety as well. So that is she understands that is to distance herself from the thing or person that is giving her anxiety at the moment. Not as a form of, being mean or anything as that nature, but it is, a distancing technique, Alright, so I'm going to leave that alone because it feels like the more I try to ink on it, the more I'm pulling it back apart. I'm just going to round these bits here, ink them up, and this is the bits that are going to go in my envelope. I need to put the glue lid on. Okay. But yeah, so she's made her little friend already, which is good. And then there was another incident on the playground. Someone got a bloody nose today. And she said, oh no, it wasn't me. My daughter Autumn was telling, Auntie Autumn was telling me that Moonbeam said that, oh no, it wasn't me. But someone got a bloody nose. And I can hear her say these things, because of the way she talks. And it's just the cutest. But yeah, so somebody got a bloody nose on the playground today. No one was being mean. It was an accident, but it wasn't her. But yeah, so apparently she's just having herself a good old little time at pre-K, which is good. I was worried about her not settling in. Is a better term, I guess. Not fitting in, but settling in. Which is because she's on her own little play period thing. So like if she's playing, she's playing. If she don't want to do something, she tells you no, she don't want to do that. And I was kind of worried about that, because she does have a structured schedule, but it's not in a time frame type structured schedule, if that makes sense. So, like at school, you have a certain amount of time where like you read or you write or you practice writing and this and that. And, and if she's not done drawing, she's not done drawing. And that's it. I'm not done yet. So Jordan was trying to work with her in last couple months of getting her used to, if she wasn't done, then, she still has to stop and go to something else because that's what's required of her to do in the schooling situation. So like if she's not done playing or coloring or what have you, then, she didn't want to quit. So I'm just going to put all of these journal card bits. This is actually made to go in this. It's made, perfectly cut, but I'm going to put all of these journal card bits here in here. I think that's going to be cute. So that's extra journal spots there. Now, what do I want to do? You know what I think I'm going to do? I think I'm going to put the owl as the touch spot. I think that's what I'm about to do there. The owl name tag. think. Let me see what we got. See, if that one was long ways, that would work, but that's upright. I think that's what I'm going to do. Get it inked and glue it in like a V round shape, so that'll go on that. But yep, that's what we're doing here. So we'll glue, so I'm going to put it down and I'll glue it like here. So then that'll pop in there. Oops. If I could hang on to it. But yeah, so she's doing pretty good in school. I was worried because she's an only child and she doesn't they've been teaching her, you know, to share and stuff of that nature, but you know, they've been trying to get her to, you know, to when it's time to stop doing one activity, she has to stop doing that activity and do something else. Just so she wouldn't have such a hard time transitioning to school. For some reason, that top looks crooked to me. Or maybe I'm just crooked. I don't know. I'll hold that down for a minute just to let it catch good. But yeah, I like that. Oh, that's so pretty. That's beautiful, ain't it? Love that. Alright, so this will pop up out from underneath there, and I do believe that does look quite crooked to me. And then it'll pop down in there. And there we go, is that bit. Okie dokie. Let's see. What were we doing? Alright, so this is going here. Alright, and this was going back here in this. Okay. Back to the scoreboard. It's my nemesis tonight. The scoreboard is. It's supposed to help me, but it's not helping me at all. Well, see, I talked junk about it. Now it's wanting to work. Now it's wanting to do its job. Maybe I just wasn't pressing down hard enough. Either I am pressing down a little bit harder this time. Okie doke. So then I'll have our pocket like so. Is that going to fit in there? Oh, yes, it will. Heck yeah, buddy. Okay. Well, what time is it? Almost an hour. Well, we aren't going to get it finished this time either, fellas. Ladies and gents, we just ain't going to get her done tonight, but that's okay. I'd rather take my time and do it the way I want it done, you know, the vision I have, than, you know, to try to rush it up and it not look like 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that. Okay, so this needs to fold like that and go there. Oh, yeah. Oh, yep. I love that. Well, I'm not going to round them corners because it's got that border bit around it. I'm just going to make the white edge. I think I do like that antique linen look pretty good. I like that. I don't know, because sometimes on certain things, you know, the vintage photo, to me, tends to look a little a little reddish yellow, you know. And then the rusty hinge is kind of orangey looking at times to me. Now, I do like the, what is that? The twig. I can't remember what the twig name is, but it's a twig, something twig. Now, it's like a brown. To me, it's more of a true brown. I like that. There is one lady uses it as like a burlap, something burlap. I would like to find that because it is like a true, like a brown, a true brown. And to me, this kind of looks brown. This vintage, or not vintage, antique linen. Because I didn't want something, you know, super duper dark, but I did want to ink the edging around it to have it offset from the page. So then, you know, you can still write on this page. And even though we're putting our tuck spot on the journaling part of it, of the page, you still have just journal card, and you have the envelope that has 3 smaller journal card bits in it. I like that a lot. And I'm thinking about to see, will that fit in there too? Yep, that will. Shoot, all of them will fit in there. I'm going to ink all of these up because I want the journal cards in there. I just know that other pocket is way too tall for all these journal card bits. And see, and in order to put that in that, it would have to be like that way. Oops. Started to say, uh-oh, did I glue that down? Oh yeah, them bits will go in there. And I'm just going to ink these bits. Because you never know, you might want to, you know, take and, might want to take and journal you up some bits on here. And I think on that other page back on the other side, let me look. Yeah, see, because I won't, yeah, but see, that's pretty. But you're supposed to write on this side. So I'm wanting to take this and put that there. I think that's what I'm going to do there. Let's see, where is that one? I want this one here too. Oh, that's pretty. And we'll put these in here. Alright, and again, y'all, I'm sorry about my stomach growling. Just like I said, I've had some issues today, and I'm actually afraid to eat. So, alright, so there we go. Alright, so do I want to put it this way, or do I want that to show? Says this is a good gusseted pocket. So I'm going to just put that in there and have this right here. Like that. Okay. Let's flip back over here. So I moved them up away from the glue spots just so they wouldn't get stuck. And then I wanted to put them, place them actually where they went. Okay. And same with these. I'm going to put them actually where they go. Just because I moved them from the glue spot. Okay. All of that is inked. So we just got to glue this bit down. And that page is done. Well, if I can get the glue to come out, it is. Okay, let's put you there. What time is it now? Oh, it's an hour. And the only reason I'm trying to cut it at an hour is because it takes, like for the hour video, it'll take an hour for it to process, almost an hour to upload, and almost another hour to process, and then I have to hook the links after it uploads. I have to put the links to it to the Ko-Fi site. I'm going to do that like that, but I think I'm going to do this. Nope, we are going to do it like that. Because I can do, well, I have, watch the fold over here, and we can have that sticking up like so. But yeah, so I'm trying to keep it to an hour, so it's easier, it'll upload and process quicker that way. Then if it's much over an hour, it takes forever. Alrighty, so we're going to call it done there, and this we're going to put here next time, and we'll just start back there. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We still got 4 or 5 more pages. So what we got? We got done the doves, front and back, the crows, which we did a lot on those, and almost the owl. So yeah. And then plus 2, you know, like I said, I gotta go to work tomorrow. Friday night, I'm probably going to go ahead and do the finish. So this will be y'all's Friday video, but for Saturday's video, it will be the finish of it, because I'll be filming Friday evening after I get off of work, so I can stay up a little later and try to get the rest of it done. And then that way, we'll do that, and we'll do the walkthrough, and it'll be finished. And what did I do with it all? I was like, what did I do with the box that I had all of my my zipper bags in? I hid it from myself over here on the shelf behind me. Alright, I'm just doing a little tidy up before I get off here. And I think I'm just going to call it a video. I do greatly appreciate everybody for hanging in there and sticking around and watching my videos, and understanding that I am working a different work schedule than I'm used to, and it is taking me a bit to try to get used to it, to be honest. I'm just trying to do the best I can and get my videos done. And like I said, I hadn't worked on it. If I don't video it, I'm not working on it. So that's slowing me down too, because you know I got what, 1, 2, 3 more journals to get through before the end of August. So then I can get into my fall stuff. Alrighty, thank you all so much. Y'all have a good evening, and we'll talk at you later.